12 dogs. 12 moments when something shifted in the air. Something only they could sense. And in every single case, they refused to stay silent. In our last episode, we told you about 11 dogs who died protecting children from danger. Today, we go further. These dogs didn't just protect, they warned. They felt something coming before a single alarm sounded, before a single crack appeared in the ceiling, before a single cloud rolled in from the horizon. And because of them, families lived to tell the story. Let's start with the one that changes everything you think you know about a dog's instincts. It was 2 a.m. in a quiet neighborhood in Georgia. The house was dark. Everyone was asleep. And then, a rescue dog named Duke began to pace. Back and forth. Back and forth. He whimpered at the bedroom door, then scratched, then barked. Low, grugent, almost like a growl wrapped in a cry. His owner, a veteran named Marcus, had never heard that sound from Duke before. He almost ignored it. Almost. Duke had come from nothing, pulled from a shelter 3 years earlier, half-starved, fur matted down to the skin. Marcus had adopted him on a Tuesday afternoon, mostly because Duke had pressed his nose against the kennel gate and refused to look away. From humble, broken origins, a dog nobody wanted, came the animal that would save an entire family. But Duke's path wasn't smooth. In his first year, he had severe anxiety. Loud sounds sent him hiding under beds. Thunderstorms left him shaking for hours. There were moments Marcus wondered if he'd made the right choice, if this trembling, fearful animal could ever truly feel at home. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, watching a creature struggle to trust the world again. But something shifted around year 2. Duke started sleeping closer to the children. He started watching the doors at night. His anxiety didn't disappear, it transformed. It became something sharper, something protective. And on that 2 a.m. in Georgia, that transformation meant everything. Marcus followed Duke downstairs and found the kitchen filling with smoke. A slow electrical fire had started inside the wall, silent, invisible, the kind that kills entire families in their sleep. Duke had smelled it through drywall, through insulation, through the ordinary darkness of a house that looked completely safe. Within 4 minutes, Marcus had his wife and 3 children outside. The fire department arrived to find the kitchen wall fully engulfed. Researchers have documented this pattern across dozens of disasters. Dogs navigating through rubble and smoke, guided purely by scent, detecting danger in ways our instruments sometimes miss. Studies show that up to 80% of people who prematurely re-enter evacuation zones do so to save their pets, because they understand, viscerally, that the bond runs both ways. In Ecuador, 5 rescue dogs named Ares, Kratos, Zeus, Titan, and Gaia were officially honored as heroes upon retirement for their disaster response work. These animals are not accessories. They are first responders with 4 legs and a loyalty that has no ceiling. Duke's story is one of 12. A dog named Bella who circled a flooded basement in Texas until her elderly owner finally understood. A shepherd mix in California who pressed himself against the front door during wildfire season, refusing to move, refusing to let the family settle in for the night. A golden retriever in Montana who barked at a gas line 3 days before it failed. 12 different dogs, 12 different disasters, one shared truth. Dogs do not warn us because they were trained to. They warn us because somewhere in that ancient, unspoken contract between our species, the one forged over 15,000 years of shared survival, they chose us. And some of them paid for that choice with everything they had. What Duke teaches us isn't complicated. Instinct, when it's trusted, becomes salvation. And sometimes the most important alarm in your home has a heartbeat. Marcus still has Duke. He's 9 years old now, a little slower, a little grayer around the muzzle. But every night, he still sleeps closest to the children's rooms. In our next episode, the story of a dog who walked into a burning building alone, and what they found when it was finally over. Subscribe now. You won't want to miss it.